Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you and welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officer Sara 24/7. My name is Amanjot and I am here with all of you to discuss about the JAIIB exam. So first of all, those candidates who have already qualified the JAIIB exam, many congratulations to all of you, and do start preparing for the CAIIB exam because your next milestone is your CAIIB exam. And about the CAIIB, I have taken lot of sessions on the CAIIB. Today in the morning at 8 a.m. I have taken a CAIIB session in which you can see that from where to start, what to do in the particular CAIIB attempt, what you should how you should prepare for your exam. I have discussed everything in that particular session. So if you have not watched that, then do watch that particular session. Okay. So now in this particular session, I am going to talk about the JAIIB next attempt. What is the passing criteria of the JAIIB 2023 May and June exam. Okay, so first of all, many congratulations to all of you again, and those candidates who are live in the session, do let me know is audio video both are okay, are we good to go? And also do not forget to share the session on the Telegram channel or WhatsApp group, wherever you are linked with your friends and the colleagues who are preparing for the next JAIIB May June 23 attempt. Okay, so let's start the session. Before starting the session, if you have not downloaded the Adda 24/7 application yet, then do download the application, and also here you will find the free study material, as well as you will get 1% additional discount on all the JAIIB and CAIIB products, all the bank promotion exams which are available here. Okay, and apart from that, if you have not subscribed the channel Officer Sara 24/7, then do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Okay, so let's start today's session in which we are going to discuss about these information, that what is the new syllabus, passing criteria with the new syllabus for the JAIIB 2023 May and June exam. Okay, so before that, right now this offer is going on and this is limited for today only. So those candidates who are preparing for the JAIIB for the May June attempt, or those candidates who are going to give the CAIIB attempt in the May June, so this offer is all for you. So you can see here on all the Mahapaks right now double validity is going on, and with the double validity you will get 81% off, and all the products of the JAIIB and CAIIB right now having a 81% off. By using this code, you will be getting this benefit of the new syllabus pattern. Okay, so all these benefits, how you can avail these benefits, I will let you know in the end of the session. Let's come to the topic, and that is about the passing criteria. Before coming to the passing criteria, let's know what is the pattern of the JAIIB 2023 May June attempt. So first of all, you can see here there are 4 subjects, and these 4 subjects are compulsory subjects. So first of all, in the JAIIB old pattern, if I talk about the old pattern, there used to be 3 subjects. There used to be 3 subjects, those are the compulsory subjects. But in the new pattern, you can see there are 4 subjects, and these subjects are compulsory subjects. To qualify the JAIIB, you have to qualify 4 subjects. Okay, so the first subject is your Indian economy and Indian financial system. So Indian economy used to be a part of the CAIIB in the ABM exam. In the first module, they used to ask about the economy, but they removed the economy from the CAIIB and they added that in the JAIIB exam. So you can see that this is the new subject. Okay, your Indian economy and Indian financial system, it's your new subject which has been added in the JAIIB exam. Apart from that, principles and practices of banking is already used to be there. So it is old subject, but one thing is different in the PPB subject, that in the PPB there used to be the module A, that was Indian financial institution, or we can say Indian financial system. So the first module of PPB subject, Indian financial system, now become an individual subject. So you can see this Indian financial system that used to be a PPB module A, now this is an individual subject with the Indian economy. So this is the only difference in the PPB, otherwise all the syllabus will be according to the old pattern. Now, apart from that, if I talk about the accounting and financial management, it used to be the accounting and ABM, it used to be the AFB. So this used to be AFB, accounting and financial for bankers. Now it has become accounting and financial management. So ABM become your AFM. So this is also new. If I talk about the 4th subject, that is retail banking and wealth management, that is also a new subject. So retail banking used to be in the CAIIB as an elective paper. It used to be there in the CAIIB as an elective paper, but now it has become a new subject in the JAIIB. They removed the elective paper of retail banking from the CAIIB. So you have to study retail banking and wealth management in this particular JAIIB exam. So these are the 4 subjects there. These are the 4 subjects which are available on your JAIIB exam, and all the 4 subjects are compulsory. It is very important that you qualify all the each subject minimum marks as well as the overall score out of these 4 subjects. Okay, so this is what we have seen, that there is only one subject that is old PPB, and all the other 3 subjects are the new subjects for all of you. Now, if I talk about the next pattern, that what is the study or we can say module of the all the 4 subjects. So you can see each subject will have a 4 modules. If I talk about paper 1, that is Indian economy and Indian financial system, it has 4 modules. The first module you have to cover the Indian economy architecture. It means the overview of Indian economy you have to cover here, that what is Indian economy, what is the architecture of the Indian economy. Second will be economics concept related to the banking, all the concepts related to the economy which is used in the banking, or how banking is related to the economics, we have to cover that. And the third part will be Indian financial architecture, the basic introduction of the Indian financial system. So as you all know, that financial system is simply the exchange of funds among the people who have surplus of money and the persons who have deficit of money. So the exchange of funds among these people is known as your financial system. So you have to know what is actually the Indian financial system is, what is the architecture, how it works, and then you have to cover the financial product and services which we use in the Indian financial system. Like in the Indian financial system, when you are exchanging the funds among the people who have surplus and the persons who have deficit money. So you use a certain financial product and services to fulfill the needs of the money, fulfill the need of money. That is what the financial product and services you have to cover here. If I talk about the second paper, that is principles and practices of banking, the first module used to be your Indian financial system, now it became a subject. So the first module will be your general banking operation. So the general banking operation, what we know about the banking operation, so the core banking operation, or we can say general banking operations, we have to cover here. Then lending operations of bank, that used to be in the PPB, the what are the principles of lending, what are the fair course should be followed by the banks in the lending. All these will be covered under the second module, that is the lending operations of bank. And then the third module will be banking technology, that used to be same in the PPB also, in the old syllabus. So third module will be your banking technology, and fourth will be your ethics in banks and financial institution. So ethics in banks and financial institutions, simply if I talk about ethics, so ethics is simply a study of mankind. Ethics is simply a study of mankind, like what behavior should be there in a man, or what kind of behavior should a man have that let him or her know that what is right or wrong to do. Okay, that is the ethics. But when we talk about the business ethics, it is a systematic study of a workplace. It is a systematic study of your institution, of your organization, of your business. So that what kind of ethical manners you should follow while you are working in a workplace, while you are working in a organization. That is the ethics in banks and financial institution we have to cover. Like what kind of code of conducts you have to follow, what kind of rule book you have to follow in the organization, so that you will be behaving ethically with all other members and you are following the rules and regulations of the organization also. So this is the principles and practices of banking. If I talk about the accounting and financial management for banks, so first of all you have to cover the accounting, principles and process, like what are the principles of accounting, what is the process of accounting following in the bank. Then you have to cover the financial statement and core banking system. So how to manage the financial statement, how bank makes the financial system, you have to cover that, and the core banking system you have to cover. Then you have a financial management. Financial management simply tells about how the institutions managing their finance. Financial management is simply how you are managing your finance. So as we know, if any business is there, if you want to start any business or is already a business going on, so every business needs a capital. Capital is the main source for the organizations to stay continue in the market. So when you need a particular money or you need a capital to run your business, there are certain types of capital like working capital, authorized capital, issued capital, paid up capital, net working capital, gross working capital, and the working capital gap, etc. These are the terms which you have to cover, like from where bank will be able to gain the finance for the business. Okay, from where financial institution will be capable of earning the funds or gaining the funds or collecting the funds which is required to run the bank or run the business financial institution. That you have to study here. Like we know that debt resources are there, equity resources are there, you can make the combination of both, that you have to cover here. Then taxation and fundamentals of costing you have to cover. Okay, what is the taxation procedure, what are the fundamentals of costing in the bank, that you have to cover in the fourth module. If I talk about the fourth paper, that is retail banking and wealth management, first you have to understand what is the retail banking. So retail banking is what you guys are doing. Okay, what is retail banking? Simply providing the banking services, financial product and services to the individual customer is known as your retail banking. So retail banking is nothing, just a services you of bank which you are providing to the individual customers, that is retail banking. Now what are the different retail products and recoveries? Retail products and their recoveries will be, you have to study, like you are providing loan, you are giving credit card, you are giving cash credit, you are providing current account, debit account, savings account, you are providing debit card services, you are giving them home loan, business loan, not the business loan that will be a part of your wholesale banking. You're providing personal loan, home loan, educational loan. All these are the types of loan which are the part of the retail products that you have to cover. Now the support services, marketing of banking services products. Now this part of your marketing used to be in the module D of PPB. In the module D of PPB, there used to be a marketing that you have to study how to do the marketing of your financial product and services, banking product and services. That has been added to your retail banking and wealth management subject. Now the last one is wealth management, like how to manage the wealth of your customers. How bank is managing the wealth of the customer. As we know about the mutual funds. Who are mutual funds? Mutual funds are simply professional managers who manage the funds of others, like they collect funds from various investors and then they invest their fund in the different sectors or diversified sectors so that the risk will be minimized. So this is what mutual funds are doing. Similarly, bank also do so for their customers. So bank is managing the wealth of the customer, that is the wealth management. So how bank perform this service, that we have to cover. So these are the 4 papers of the JAIIB and these are the 4 modules of each subject you have to cover. So now you can easily understand by knowing the subjects and the modules that the subjects are very vast, the syllabus is very vast. So the first strategy you should have in your mind is that start early. You have to start early. If I talk about the JAIIB exam, if I talk about the CAIIB exam for the next attempt of May-June 2023, I am giving the single advice that is very important, that is start early, because you know there is a negative marking. And or to make sure you qualify the exam in the first attempt, that is very important. It is very good if you qualify the exam in the first attempt, that is required. So if you do so, if you are capable of doing so, that will be very good for all of you. And also why I am saying start early, because the syllabus are 4 now, the subjects are 4 and each subject have a 4 modules. So the syllabus is very vast and you have a limited period of time in which you have to cover the conceptual clarity. After that, you have to cover apart from that, you have to do multiple revisions, because the theoretical subjects are there. You have to do multiple revisions so that you will not be able to forget the concepts. Apart from that, if there is a lack of revision, you will face in the exam, you can face the problems in the exam. Like you are reading the questions, you are reading the options and you are feeling like I have read this, but I am confused in the options C and D. Now these types of things happen in the theoretical subjects when there is a lack of revision. So you need a conceptual clarity, you need a certain interval for the revision, and then you have to practice as much as you can, because the negative marking should be avoided by you. And how you will be capable of doing so? By practicing more and more. When you practice more and more, you will be capable of knowing what strategy you should use in your exam. Because if I talk about negative marking, this is not what you have to do. Like in the old pattern, what we have to do, we start from first question and went to the 100th question, because there is no negative marking. If we didn't know about the answer of any particular question, we just tick a particular question as per the tukka, like maybe it can be a right, and we go forward. Okay, but now you can't do so because there is a negative marking. So you have to use, or you have to find out a strategy how you can, or what questions you should attempt. Okay, for that purpose you have to practice more and more. So you need a proper time to qualify, you need a proper time to prepare the exam so that you will be qualifying the first attempt. Okay, so this is the syllabus, this is the pattern, I have told you everything. Now if I talk about the important thing is there is which subjects credit will be available. Like you have given the JAIIB in this attempt also, while for example you have qualified 1 or 2 subjects or 1 subject only, then you have to give the next attempt in the May attempt. So what credit will be available? So credit will be available for 2 subjects. As you already know, in the JAIIB there used to be 3 subjects, PPB, AFB and LRB. So LRB has been removed from the PPB from the next attempt, because the LRB has been added in the CAIIB with the other name. Okay. So there will be 2 credits available for the PPB, Principles and Practices of Banking, and AFB. It used to be Accounting and Finance for Banking. Now it comes under the Accounting and Financial Management for Bankers. So these 2 subjects credit will be available. If you have not qualified the LRB, so you have to give the BRBL exam in the CAIIB exam. And if you have not qualified PPB, let's say for example you are not qualified the PPB, what you have to do for PPB, you have to give 2 papers in the next attempt. First, Indian economy and Indian financial system, and the principles and practice of banking. This is in the new subjects you have to qualify, because in old subject it used to be PPB, but now the PPB has been divided into 2 subjects. So if you have not qualified the AFB, now you have to give the AFM. So credit will be available for these 2 subjects only. Okay. Now next, if I talk about the passing criteria, so under the revised syllabi, this is the passing criteria. First of all, minimum marks for pass in each subject is 50 out of 100. So as we know, 100 questions will be there, 120 marks will be, 120 minutes will be there. 120 minutes and 100 questions will be there, and negative marking will be 25% there. Okay, negative marking is there, that is will be 25%. So what you have to do here, to qualify each subject, to exempt the subject, you need 50 marks. Okay, you need 50 marks in a particular subject, each subject. So 50 is required. After that, if you want to qualify the JAIIB in the single attempt, what is important, the minimum score should be at least 45. Minimum score should be 45 in each subject. And if I talk about the overall score, or you can say aggregate score, should be 50%. So there is 2 conditions. If you want to qualify, if you need an exam on a particular subject, you should have 50 marks at least, or more than 50 marks out of 100. Okay, then the subject will be exempt. If you want to qualify all the subjects in a one attempt, so minimum at least 45 score is there, and out of the overall score should be 50% or more than 50%. Let's say for example there are 4 subjects, PPB, AFM, then we have, let's take an example of these 2 subjects only. So in PPB you got 44, 45, let's say in AFM you got 55, and the overall score is your, let's say, 51%. Then you have qualified the JAIIB exam. Okay, for example. And this is the first condition. The second condition is that in the PPB and AFM, so in PPB you got 55 score, in AFM you got 43 score, and the overall score of yours is 60%. Now you have not qualified the exam, because it is very much clearly written here that in each subject at least 45 score is required. You have not qualified the AFM subject. So your JAIIB exam has not been qualified. All the exams, PPB or retail banking, let's say you have given, or let's say you have given the Indian economy, Indian financial system. So you have qualified the 3 subjects, but you have not qualified the JAIIB exam because the AFM got only 43 score. So you need 45 in each subject and 50, more than 50% or 50% overall score or the aggregate score. Then you will be able to qualify the JAIIB exam. Okay. So this is the passing criteria which has been given by the IIBF. If I talk about the detailed syllabus, like what should be the subject of the JAIIB, that has not been disclosed yet by the IIBF. So you can't say that this is going to be there or this is not going to be there. So don't have a tukka that what will be there in the economy or Indian financial system or PPB. Just wait for the detailed PDF of the IIBF that will be released very soon. Apart from that, what will be there, what not will be there, that will be very easily clear. Okay. So now this is what the JAIIB exam going to be from the May or June 2023 attempt. So to qualify the exam, you have to do first important thing is start early. Start as soon as possible you can do. Second, make sure you have a conceptual understanding. Without conceptual understanding, it will become very hard to qualify the exam. So that's why you need a conceptual classes. After that, revision is must, and after that, practice is must. So these are the 4 things which you have to do. Very simple, very easy to understand that these are the 4 steps you have to follow. If you follow these 4 steps, you will be qualifying your exam. Okay, now how we at Adda 24/7 going to help you in your preparation is that we have launched the new syllabus pattern subjects of batches of your JAIIB that is going to start from the 16th December. So you can see English medium batch and bilingual batch both are going to start from the 16th of December for the JAIIB preparation, and this particular batches are covering the new syllabus. Okay, don't worry about it. This will be covering the new syllabus from 16th of December, and that will be covering 4 subjects. All the 4 subjects will be there, right? Apart from that, if you want to enroll, if you are preparing for the JAIIB for the May-June attempt, and after that you have to give the CAIIB, so the first and most important choice should be yours, that this should be JAIIB and CAIIB ka Mahapack. Why I am saying that this should be your choice? Because right now 81% off is going on, double validity is going on. If you use the code Y496, you will get 12 plus 12 month validity here with the 81% off. It means 24 months validity, 2 years validity will be there for all of you, and will be there will be 81% discount. Now, how the JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack is more efficient in comparison to individual batch? Because the JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack will be covering your all live classes. And this all live classes will be covering the certain batches, like for example the conceptual classes. It will be covering the conceptual classes of yours. Apart from that, it will be covering your revision batches also. Revision batches will be there. Apart from that, MCQ batches will be there. Apart from that, you can have, apart from MCQ batch, you can have the case study batch also. So if you visit Adda 24/7 application and you look after the 2022 batches of arts, you will find out that there was conceptual classes, live classes, revision batches were there, MCQ batches were there, case study batches were there. So whatever you require to qualify the exam, everything was there. And all these things are available in the Mahapack. Apart from the live classes, you will find the e-books that is going to help you to read by yourself. The concept notes will be there. You can read wherever you want the PDF. Okay. Now, apart from that, test series will be available. Test series will be available. So everything which is required to qualify the exam, whether it is a classes, whether it is the e-books, whether it is a test series or the recorded videos. Pre-recorded videos will be available with by your mentors, like the mentors will record the session for all of you earlier, and that will be provided in the recorded form to you, and you will be capable of watching it whenever you get the free time. Okay. Apart from that, these are the live classes, and these live classes recording will be available after the class ends, after 2 or 3 hours of the class end. Okay. So let's say the class timing is your 6 to 7 a.m. but because of certain reason you was not able to understand, you are not able to join the class live, you will be capable of getting the video of recorded video of that particular session after 2 or 3 hours only. So you don't have to miss any particular class. So this will be the recording available. So all these benefits are available in, and where these are available in the JAIIB and CAIIB Mahapack. So all these benefits are available because you guys are going to prepare for the JAIIB. After that, definitely you are going for the CAIIB exam. So that will be better for you, because here after paying a certain amount, 81% off is going on with the double validity. It means 24 months, it means 2 years validity will be there. That is more than sufficient to qualify both the exam, the JAIIB and CAIIB. And if you go for the individual batches, that will be not a cost effective investment of yours. So because in every batch you have to pay a certain amount of money. So what is the cost effective benefit for all of you? That is going with the JAIIB and CAIIB. That's what I personally can suggest you, that this will be a cost effective benefit for you. Apart from that, that will be very helpful for your preparation, because you will get everything. You don't have to purchase again and again another batches. Everything which is required to qualify the exam, everything is there. Okay. So this is the benefit of the JAIIB and CAIIB Mahapack, and right now I have already told you double validity plus 81% off is going on. To enroll in this particular offer, you have to use the code Y496 and you will get the new pattern batches. Okay. Now how to enroll? To enroll, you can go to the Adda 24/7 application or go to the website. If you purchase from the Adda 24/7 application, 1% additional discount will be there. That's why I am saying that do download the application. The description is available in the the link of the application will be available in the description. Okay, now how to enroll? You just have to go to the website and click on the JAIIB CAIIB section. If you want to go for the individual batch, you can go. That is available at the JAIIB 2023 tab. Or if you want to enroll for the Mahapack, just click on the JAIIB and CAIIB Mahapack. You will find the detail of the batches here. So this is the batch. The price right now you can see is 50,999, but just click on here and you will find 81% discount here. So 12 plus 12 month validity is there. Apart from that, it will cover the current 2022 and the new Syllabi also of 23. How to enroll? Just click on this particular product. Go to the end of the page. You will find all the details about this particular product. Okay, click on the buy now here and you have to enter a coupon code here. That will be your Y496 and click on the enter. When you click on the enter, you can see 81% off, 80% off it's showing. But if you purchase the same from the Adda 24/7 application, you will be getting 81% off. So you can see by paying only 10,000 rupees, 24-month validity will be there. All live classes, all test series, all ebooks will be there. And for the JAIIB and CAIIB both. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that this is the cost-effective benefit for all of you. So this is how you can enroll. If you want to go for the individual batch also, same process you have to use, same code you have to use, that is Y496, and you will get 81% discount. Okay, the double validity is available on the Mahapacks only. So Mahapack will be having a double validity. Whether you can, if you don't want to go for the JAIIB and CAIIB ka Mahapack, you can individually go for the JAIIB Mahapack also. That will be covering all the benefits I have written here for the JAIIB exam only, and that will be a double validity of 1 year. Okay, but we know that after JAIIB you are definitely going for the CAIIB. So why you have to pay individually for the JAIIB and CAIIB? That is the one-stop center that will be covering all your concepts, that will be covering everything which is required to qualify the exam. Okay, and again, last but not the least, congratulations to all the candidates who have already qualified the JAIIB and now looking for a CAIIB. So I have taken the morning session at 8 AM and at the 3 PM in which I have talked about the CAIIB syllabus new pattern, how to start, from where to start. So if you want, if you need a guidance, you can watch that particular videos also at 8 AM and 3 PM today on Sunday. I have taken the classes. Okay, so this is how you can enroll in the particular batches. So let's end the session, and those candidates, certain candidates have a doubt about it, like how to decide that we have qualified the paper or not, so of the JAIIB. So first of all, if you got 45 marks in each subject and the overall score of 150, then you have definitely qualified the JAIIB. So forget about JAIIB, start preparing for the CAIIB. The certificate for the JAIIB will be available by the month of January. Okay, so do not worry about it. Just check two conditions: 45 in each subject, overall 150 score, then you have qualified the exam. Okay, so congratulations again. And those candidates who are going to give the JAIIB exam, I have given all the answers of your query. If you still have any query, you can ask in the comment section. I will be checking your comments and answering them. Okay, so thank you for joining the session and have a very good time. Thank you.